Clicking on a race from the race card homepage will bring up the card for that race. Here's the 130 at Southwell. The race card is in a familiar style but with a few notable differences. Firstly, there are a series of icons underneath the horse name. Clicking on the horse icon brings up the horse's last 6 races in UK and Ireland. Clicking on the jockey icon brings up an overview of the jockey, in this case Tom Eves' overall performance on the flat all-weather, on the flat turf and total, as well as any national hunt races for that particular jockey. In this case Tom Eves has never raced over national hunt rules. Clicking on the trainer brings up similar information with an overview breakdown of that trainer's performance under the various national hunt and flat categories of racing. Clicking any of those buttons again hides the information and returns the card to its normal status. On the right hand side of the card there are columns for bet and tip. For races to be run in the future, you'll see a bet button here, as in this example. You'll also see the odds are hyperlinked, and these are hyperlinked to the best odds bookmaker for that particular runner. If you want to check the odds in more detail, you can use the odds tab. Here everything is sortable by specific bookmaker, by the best odds overall, low to high, high to low. You can have your odds in fractional or decimal. You can sort by odds or name, as you wish. So, getting back to the cards, you'll also notice a little star next to each horse, trainer and jockey. I'll touch on these in more detail in a separate video. These relate to the horse tracker, which is in actual fact a horse, jockey and trainer tracker, and we'll discuss those at length in a separate video. The full form tab covers horses, trainers and jockeys. It defaults to horse, but you can change to view the jockey or trainer performance by clicking the respective radio buttons. Let's take a look at horse number 1 in the 130 at Southwell, Basingstoke. We can see the horse's age, date of birth, breeding, trainer and jockey and ownership. We can also see in the left hand side of the blue row the overall race record. This can be changed from 2009 plus to the individual constituent years. On the right hand side is the real power base here, and these are the filters. We can look at Basingstoke's form by race code, by going, distance, course, class, jockey, or any combination of those. Or there's a single button for today, which, as you can see in the mustard coloured bar below, brings up the runs for the UK and Ireland runs under today's going, distance and class. If a horse is turning out quickly after a previous run, we can also click the 10 minus days to see how that horse has performed under such conditions previously. Also, if it's not run for more than 60 days, we can see how that's affected the horse's performance historically. If we only want to look at the horse's wins, places or unplaced record, we can do that by checking the respective boxes here. Note, the geegeez form database runs from the beginning of 2009, so for older horses we may not have a complete historical database, but having more than the last 5 years worth of data means that recent form will certainly be covered. In the next video I'll talk to you about the race analysis and pace analysis tabs.